population of today has found evidence of life about 7 million years ago. The oldest known species is the Sahelanthropus chadensis. Beginning in Western Africa, it is listed as one of the first human species which had a chimpanzee-sized brain and walked upright on two legs. Main sources of evidence to support evolution is fossils of different species, similarities between related organisms, and DNA tests to learn more about evolution. One cliché example of evolution is Lucy. She was found at a site in Ethiopia. Another of her species was found in 2008 and was discovered to live 2 million years ago when the Homo genus first emerged. There is a lot of evidence to support life millions of years ago. There are about 19 different discovered species that lived through different time periods as late as 7 million years ago. They all developed from different ancestral paths and have different traits. They all developed different characteristics which all led up to the same types of characteristics: walking upright on two legs, creating tools and fire, brain expansion, and eventually farming and agriculture. Because all the wrong species were spread across the earth, they all evolved to expand and live in their habitat. Some variations of different qualities are thicker skin for rough environments or hairier bodies to deal with the cold. There were so many different species of human because of all the different environments around the world. Some iconic location for discoveries is Africa. Because there are so many different species of monkeys and different kinds of animals lurking in the different habitats. Why monkeys are so important is because they are our closest ancestor. A mutation is a change in DNA or the inborn material of life. DNA affects how you behave, how you look, and your physiology. Mutations are critical in evolution because they are a material of genetic variation. They create many different species and subspecies to form our present human. Mutations create alternate variations of species, creating flaws in their species or new advantages. The foundation of a human starts about 7 million years ago. The first species of human have passed down characteristics and traits through a timeline of many different species. The termination of this can be distinguished to be a heredity factor or inheritance. Main examples are the offspring of the humans, carrying and inheriting traits from their parents to adapt, and consequently evolve. The definition of heredity states that the process by which an offspring, cell, or organism acquires or becomes predisposed to the characteristics of its parent cell or organism. Through heredity, variations exhibited by individuals can accumulate and cause some species to evolve through natural selection of scientific phenotype traits. A great example of this is evolution and Mendel's P's. Humans have adapted to control and withstand certain circumstances. Humans have adapted to live in harmony with our environment and be at the top of the food chain. According to Charles Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection, organisms that possess heritable traits that enable them to better adapt to their environment compared with other members of their species will be more likely to survive, reproduce, and pass more of their genes onto the next generation. U.S. National Academy of Sciences, 2008. Human adapted to their environment, to hunt, deal with the climate, reproduce and manage themselves to perform and survive. There are many reasons to why the different species became extinct. There are about 19 different species that have been found to this day, but the most of the species are extinct. There are many reasons towards the theories of extinction. A main possible cause could be that the different species were that they evolved so much that even the tiniest difference in their environment would lead to fatal wipe of their race, or that a new virus or sickness had spread and killed most of the species.